Clash at the Castle just happened a few hours ago. I am Showtime Shoots here, and I am excited to tell you my thoughts about Clash at the Castle. Let's talk about it.
Showtime shot this.
Alrighty, we had 5 matches on this card. This card was pretty solid from top to bottom. The crowd level was insane. Scotland was a good crowd with a lot of people in there, and they were going crazy for Drew McIntyre. Like I said before, if Drew McIntyre loses, we riot. And I'm pretty sure Scotland rioted, because after the show, Scotland had some pretty harsh words for CM Punk. They called him CM Cunt while walking out of the stadium to go back, to their homes. That was crazy. So to start off, we had AJ versus Cody in the I Quit match. It was the opening match of the show. This match was a
banger after banger after banger after banger. Here we go.
We had a lot of things happen in this match. I have a whole list of things that I had written down, but I'm gonna shorten it up. So let's talk about these things that happened. The blood was used pretty good. I like the way when AJ. So we'll get to Solo later, but AJ was taunting Mama Rhodes, and the crowd was so into it. There was this one part where the crowd was like, Mama, it wasn't like Mama Rhodes, it was like Mama Rhodes, Mama Rhodes, like stuff like that. And then it was like Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. That was, I loved that crowd chant. It was so beautiful. It was a beautiful story used with Mama Rhodes. The blood was used pretty solid and pretty effective. Only downside for me was the ending. We'll get to that. The violence was also good. Steel steps, candlesticks, steel chairs, handcuffs, chains. It was just beautiful. Like, there was no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It was just a solid match overall. Solo came out at the end of the match, which struck a chord in me. I don't know why, but I don't like that Solo is probably his next opponent. Well, I guess it ties into the Bloodline story, but it makes sense. So I just go with it. But Solo is not beating Cody for the Undisputed Championship. That's fucking dumb. But overall, that match was a good match. I liked it. The dynamic, the choreography, everything about that match was top to bottom good. And let me see if I have any additional thoughts. Additional thoughts on this match. I think that AJ is probably gonna go to either TNA or go down to NXT for a little bit, hang out with them, get his bearings back up, and then chill with the OC in NXT. Let them do whatever they had to do. Let AJ go for NXT championship reign, and then they could collide with the TNA people, because there's a lot of people in TNA that could fight AJ, which is pretty good. Solo versus Cody, though, we don't know. There was this spot at the end when the Bloodline attacked Cody. Randy Orton came out, Kevin Owens came out, blah, 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 blah. They had a little bump, altercation, whatever. This part right here was the funniest, not the funniest, but the most long-term storytelling thing that I've seen. This man, Randy Orton, was staring down Cody's title like, give me that shit, bitch. Like, give me that shit, you motherfucker. That's gonna be my title in the future. Like, the voices are talking in his head to turn heel. So I'm pretty sure that the most vicious Viper you're going to see is coming very, very, very soon. Very soon. But who knows? Anyways, moving on, we had the triple threat tag match. Oh, before I get to that, the AJ versus Cody match, I rated it a 4.5 out of 5. It was good. It was solid. Next match, we had the triple threat tag match. Very unexpected ending. I'm not gonna lie. Very unexpected ending. I was not expecting Isla Dawn and Alba Fire to walk out women's tag team champions, but they did. I'm proud of them. They did what they did. Those two are very good leading on to the future of the NXT, I keep saying NXT, of the women's division tag team people. I can't speak English. Of the NXT women's, why do I keep saying NXT? Of the women's tag team division on Raw and SmackDown. They leading pretty well. They couldn't let everyone from Scotland lose their match, obviously. So everybody, two people from Scotland won, and it had to be Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. This match had a very unexpected ending for me again. Jade and Bianca might split soon because they're no longer tag team champions. So I'm assuming that they're either gonna start feuding soon, or either Bianca's gonna get jealous and become heel, or Jade is gonna become heel. I would like to see Jade do a heel run, but leave that to Bianca first. I want to see what Jade could do as a babyface and then switch over to a heel eventually down the line. I want to see how Naomi gets into this with two of her friends going at it, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to see what Naomi's gonna do and what Bianca and Jade are gonna do to one another. Who knows? It's probably gonna be, what's the word I'm looking for here? Roman?
This cinema.
Anyways, moving on here. We had a few messy spots in this match. I'm not gonna lie. There was this one spot where Jade did a tag in, and Jade was about to do a springboard, so I'm assuming she slipped off the rope and she fell onto the floor, but she recovered beautifully, hitting like 3 or 4 spine busters on all of her opponents, knocking her down, screaming. And then Bianca and Jade went for their finisher, and Bianca and Jade hit their finisher on Shayna Baszler. Yes, they hit the finisher on Shayna Baszler, and then Isla Dawn came in, stole the win, and they are your new women's tag team champions. Pretty solid. Was not expecting that ending though. That was very unpredictable for me, and I was like, whoa. I thought I think that's the only prediction I got wrong from my last video, that Jade and Bianca were gonna win, but they ended up losing, which is pretty okay. I don't really mind them not going for the tag titles. They could just go their separate ways, because both of them are pretty dominant on their end of, like, they're both pretty dominant in the women's division singly-handed without being a tag team, in my opinion. Next match, we had Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. This match, story-wise, was chef kisses. Hold on, I had to change my battery. Give me a second. Versus Sami Zayn. Beautiful storytelling. Otis, again, I said in my predictions video that he was gonna be a beneficiary, and he didn't pull the trigger yet, but I'm just hoping he does as soon as possible. Because if he does, he gonna fuck the whole game up with this one. He gonna be one of the most over baby faces on Raw if they use him well. I'm hoping they use him well. Triple H know what he doing. He got this in the bag. But overall, it was a solid match. There was this one chop block spot where I think, who was it? Sammy did something. Sammy pushed Gable, and Gable chop blocked Maxine. Maxine sold that chop block like she was paying rent. Like rent was due, and she had to perform and give money to people, to the landlord. She performed. I love Maxine for that. Good job on her end. Did not see Akira Tozawa tonight though. It's whatever. Akira didn't need to be there to enhance the story, but could have been a beneficial bonus. Let's see. What else? When Otis finally sticks up for Gable, Lord have mercy. We're gonna be feeding next generation of kids. Literally feeding generations. Anyways, that half and half. Oh, let's talk about this spot. There was this half and half German suplex or full half and half Nelson slam, Nelson suplex that was attempted by Sammy. This man, Chad Gable, landed on his fucking head. What the fuck? I hope he's okay. He looked okay to me. That face that he made at the end of the match, dude, I'm mad for him. Boy, hell gonna break loose. We have the next match on the card. We have Bayley versus Piper Niven for the Women's Championship. This match right here was very, 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 very slow. For the first, how many minutes this match went on? 15, 20? For the first 15 minutes. It sped up the last 4 minutes. This match was good, don't get me wrong. It just was very slow. I liked, the match was hit and miss for me, I'm not gonna lie. It was very hit or miss. The crowd wasn't really into it. The pop wasn't there when Bayley and Piper Niven came out for their entrances. I didn't expect that. I thought Bayley was gonna get a pop at least. But Piper, she got her little, let's go Piper. Let's go Piper. Piper Niven. Piper, like, yeah, like, it was cool for what it was. I'm not gonna lie. It was vibing. Chelsea Green did her thing with that luchadora mask. Yo, that shit was funny, but it worked pretty well. I think removing Chelsea from the match in the beginning, low-key, what's the word? It didn't aid the match at all. It just kind of like made the match a little bit boring. But when Chelsea came back with that mask on, I was like, yeah, cook. I wonder how long it took her to find a mask in the back and then come back out. And then, like, probably took her a little while, but it was funny for what it was. The next match and final match, I believe, on the card was Damien Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Ended up losing the match. By the cost of the one and only CM Punk. The CM Punk screw job that I have right here on my list, if I could. Thank you. The CM Punk screw job. As you can see right here, the CM Punk screw job was executed perfectly. That was mwah. The ref bump spot was good. I think ref was trying to dodge a move, which he did perfectly the first time. But when he got back on that apron, I think Damien or Drew shoved one another on the ropes, and referee just went flying. I was not expecting him to sell that good. Referee just came flying, hit his arm on the barricade, dropped down, and then he was down for a good minute. Drew McIntyre got up, hit a claymore on Priest. CM Punk came running down the thing, came running down to the ring, and then they didn't even show his face on the count. They just waited perfectly. The production out there was good. So once CM Punk went inside the ring, what did he do? They showed him a shot of him counting 1, 2. Once they showed the 1, 2, and then he didn't count 3. I was like, whoa. And then they panned to CM Punk. I was like, oh shit. Hey, we already knew it was CM Punk, but CM Punk really flew all the way to Scotland to screw Drew McIntyre at another clash at the castle. Beautiful. Anyways, the part where the crowd was very loud from start to finish in this match. Drew McIntyre was over in Scotland, obviously, and Damien Priest got the burner. He got the heat on that match. Anyways, what else happened in this match? The ref spot we talked about, overall solid. Low blows into the south of heaven was so perfect. CM Punk hit Drew right where it hurts, right in the ball sack. And then Damien Priest waited a few minutes later, got up, south of heaven choke slam, 1, 2, 3, ding ding ding, here's your winner, and still WWE World Champion Damien Priest. Now he has a bigger task at hand, obviously, with SummerSlam coming up the 1st day of August, I believe, or the 2nd day of August. this upcoming SummerSlam. That match is going to be a banger, but I feel like Gunther's going to win. Another key point in this match, I think the match started heating up when what's this man's name? When Damien Priest when Damien Priest started to do those kicks, I was like, all you saw was boom. I can't even reenact it, but you get the point. He did like the Trouble in Paradise type of kick, but that shit looked like it was vicious, but to the back of the head. Cool. And then he did another one, boom, again. And then another one, boom, again. Damien and Drew falls, right? And then Drew was trying to get pumped up from the crowd. He was like, he kicked up, he said, yay. I was like, yes, this is what I wanted. I thought Drew was gonna win it. CM Punk came out of nowhere and sabotaged my boy Drew. So one thing that you don't want to do is get a Scotland person upset. You don't get that man upset, because that man's gonna murder you. We got an angry, psychopathic Scottish man on the loose on Monday Night Raw. Literally. That's going to be dirty. We got Raw coming up on Monday. We got Chad Gable mad as fuck. Drew McIntyre mad as fuck. All hell gonna break loose. All hell is gonna break loose. We got Liv Morgan on the loose with fucking Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor in the mix apparently. Like, oos. It's spicing it up, and I like it. It's starting to heat up. I'm still waiting on Roman Reigns to come back. I just need him to come back, please. Please, my tribal chief, come back. I miss you, my tribal chief. Anyways, that was my Clash at the Castle review. Leave your comments down below. Follow me on my socials in the description. Remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We talk about wrestling content every pay-per-view that's coming up. We will talk about it, do our predictions, then do our review. So, like the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next one. Later, nerds. Thank you.
Showtime shoots. Out.